Alright, good afternoon everyone. So, got in today, got home from work and saw on my front porch BattlBox. So BattlBox came in for this month. This is February 2018. So I'd already seen a review of this, the one the company put out. So I have a decent idea what's in here. So we'll go through a little explanation of that because I saw what they said about it. But I have a beginning question, was asked, how come I have basically 5 boxes a month, how I afford that. And I haven't explained this in a while, not since some of the very first videos, so I'll do that real quick right now. This is a gear club. There are basically 7 of us that pitch in $40 a month, and I buy all the boxes, and then we do a monthly draft. We do a random draw for order, we do a snake draft, and everyone gets to pick their gear. Everyone walks away with 4 or 5 items for their $40, and you're picking things that you want, and you're not stuck with what's in the box just because it's what's in the box. Basically, the way it started was I was looking at, really, BattlBox was what I was looking at, and I was waiting to get it. But almost every month, I only like about half the stuff. So one month, I'm showing my buddy Mike the video, and saying, I like it, but I really only like these 2 things. I don't like these other 3 things. And Mike said that he liked a different 2 things. Two of the 3 things I didn't like, he liked. He really didn't care for the things I liked. I'm like, well, if we both paid $25 and got BattlBox, we could probably both get a couple things we like. And we mentioned it to another friend who, like, yeah, I want in on too. And eventually it got to where we're now at around 7 guys. We're getting 5 boxes, and we're able to do this. And then we started doing camping trips along with our draft so that we can use the stuff we get in the box in a real life situation, see how they work, see how we use them, and can get a better idea of what we want and what we can aim for picking next. And part of the explanation for that now is what's in this BattlBox. This box was designed this month for mass shooter situations. This is basically a medic box. After the shooting in Las Vegas, BattlBox decided to put this together. So what you're going to see in here is a bunch of medic stuff. Now I mention that because John, one of the guys in the gear club, is a trained nurse. Went to nursing school, worked as an EMT for a while. He's now contractor, construction. But in our group, he's basically our medic. So I think out of everything else, he's probably going to get a lot of stuff that's in here. So I'm going to go through this, cover the stuff, and you'll basically see John's shopping list for this draft. Oops. All right. So we got the card here, and I did get a suggestion to be a little better about putting down how they do the different levels of boxes. We are the advanced box, the $50. That's level 2. There are 4 levels in here. Level 4 being the knife of the month. Level 3 being the pro. We just have the level 2, the advanced box. I'm going to pull stuff out and just explain it, and then as I put it back, I'll put it back in accordance with the box so you can kind of get a see for what it is and go from there. So right here is a wound dressing. This is a pretty good thing to have, something you really want to carry in your med kit, in your car, whatever. These are very useful, especially really for anything. Anything that's going to be mass blood, this is going to cover it. And one of the biggest use for these, this was a story I had heard at a Gun Save Lives meeting. Guy said his wife used it and it was not because she got hurt, but it's because there was a car wreck. She pulled over when she saw it happen, got out, and there was another guy that did the same thing, but that guy was an EMT off duty. She had one of these, gave it to him, and they were able to address him before the ambulance got there. So these are useful things. These are professional grade, great wound dressings. And as you can see, it's vacuum sealed and good. So that is wow. Okay, yeah, the North American Rescue 6-inch trauma dressing, $4.60. I think I bought the Israeli ones, like $10 a piece. So $4.60. That's pretty awesome. All right, this is a MOLLE pouch, but beyond that, let me take it out of the bag and show you, because this is actually pretty cool. Definitely going to be on John's list after I explain this, because it is freaking awesome. So, it's a MOLLE pouch, but you see right there, there's that line in there, that orange. Those are gloves, and the holes are so you can reach in and pull out the gloves. Now, the gloves are in a pack, so there's gloves there, but you can reach in those holes and pull out the gloves. And if you have this attached to your bag or something on the outside, you have easy access to that. So I thought that was really cool, really neat little glove pouch. So that's a cool thing. We have another pouch here. Again, a pretty cool specific use pouch. It's for tourniquets. You know, you lift that up and you can put a tourniquet in there. So I'm pretty sure that the Ranger tourniquet, you can put a Rat's tourniquet in there for sure, maybe 2 Rat's tourniquets. Most of your major brand tourniquets will fit in there. But on top of that, there is an opening back here. I don't know if you can really see that, but there's an opening back there where you can put some shears. And next thing in the box, medic shears. So you can actually put these in here while stored on the outside. Sorry, I didn't say what the gloves were. These are ballistic tactical MOLLE glove dispenser with nitrile gloves, $9.99. Pretty good, pretty cool. This is the tourniquet and shear pouch, $6.99. I think that's pretty well priced. Then you get the EMT shears, which I've been looking for something similar to this online. Haven't made the buy yet, so that might be on my list to get this month. And these are BattleTech trauma shears, $9.99. Good price. These are also pretty cool. I don't know how much use these really come in unless you're really in a situation like we saw in Las Vegas. But these are glowing color indicators for triage. So if you're doing triage, you can pop one of these on the person, click through till you get the right color. All 4 colors are represented on each of these. And you can pick the color indicator for their triage. They're one-time use, sticker glow. They're neat. They're neat. They've got real-world use, but the whole when do you use it? Hopefully you'll never have to use it. I mean, you can say the same thing about the bandage. Hopefully you never use it. But in reality, you'll probably end up coming to a situation where you use this. When I was 19 or so, I went out to the lake with some friends, and as we were pulling up to my buddy's lake house, we see a guy lying on the ground with blood coming out of his head. He was drunk and fell off of a golf cart, hit his head on some rocks. I ended up having to take my shirt off, wrap it around his head, while my buddies were calling 911 because his friends were too drunk to know what to do. So if we had one of these, it would have come in use. So just in my life, just going to the lake to hang out with some friends, you run into situations with that. It really would not have been a situation for this. This is a mass casualty trauma thing. It's neat, really kind of cool to have, but not great use. Those are $12.99 for the LED light indicator. So yeah. Chest seals. Again, really cool. You should probably have these in any med kit. Really just have one package in any med kit, because these mostly just come in handy when you have a shooting. These are peel and stick seals. You can see about the size of what these are. I'll say that white label is probably about the size of what these are. And if someone gets shot in the chest, sucking chest wound or something like that, you peel it off, stick it on, and it seals them. So they're nice to have in your kit. So that's just pretty simple. $16.95. I think I bought a 2-pack for probably around $15. So I would say pretty accurate. Different brand and all. So I don't know. And this is neat, but not very useful. This is a litter. This is basically a tarp with, looks like some heavy stitching. You see some handles are sewed in, and this is a litter. It's 6 foot tall. Actually, I think it's taller than that. I think they said it was like 6'1" or something like that. And you put this on the ground. It tells you what side is up. It actually says, it's painted on there in big black letters, this side up. You put the injured person on there, and then you carry it by the carry handles, and it carries up to 400 pounds. So it can carry, a big guy or, just an average sized guy with a big loadout. But it's a mobile litter. There's no ridge frame or anything like that, so it's not quite as sturdy, I guess you would say. But if you have 4 people to carry, or 2 can do it, but 4 people can carry it a little better. But you can carry someone out that's been injured. So that is $22, and that's also in the advance. So actually, cool enough that this all came out pretty good. So in the advance box, I'm going to say here, you get the mobile litter in the advance box, and you have the chest seals also in the advance box, and that's the $50, $49.99 level. Then in the basic box, which is a $25, $24.99 basic level, is where you get the triage light indicators, the medic shears, the gloves and glove pouch, and this comes with 4 sets of gloves, so 8 gloves. This pouch can hold more. I would say this pouch can probably hold 6 or 7 sets, I think, but it comes with 4. You get the tourniquet pouch, which is pretty neat, in the basic box, and you get the trauma wrap also in the basic box. Pretty cool box. There's some neat stuff in here. I say it's not really geared to kind of what we were as a gear club going for. We're more of a tactical hunting, camping kind of thing. This is important stuff, and I think it's good that BattlBox does this from time to time. They put out various theme stuff of just useful, good stuff. And why I would probably rather see these pieces sprinkled into other boxes, just kind of in those other boxes, like one a month, rather than an entire box of this. I can't complain really about anything in here. It's all pretty cool, pretty neat stuff. So John's going to have a field day. Definitely some stuff in here that I like and want. And the other guys who, I don't know if they'll like it or want it, but it's all useful stuff, really, that when we get down to it. So that is the BattlBox for February 2018. If you have any questions, any comments, just leave them in the comment line. I try to engage and answer any questions that show up. Yeah, that's it. You guys all have a good weekend.